The time has arrived. The college football playoff is set to get underway as 12 teams begin that long battle on the road to the national championship. Welcome to Happy Valley, Pennsylvania, and home to the Penn State Nittany Lions. West Shore home field at Beaver Stadium. As we'll see the number 10 seed in this playoff, the Georgia Bulldogs, taking on the number 7 seed in the playoff, Penn State Nittany Lions. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined by Kirk Herbstreit. The playoff is here, and let's not wait any longer. Let's get this going. The kickoff team is out there. Great energy as this college football playoff gets underway. And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards deep in the end zone. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good. advantage there. Ball handed off. He's tackled short of the 30, but that's good enough for a first down.
Chris, a really good job here by this back to be able to find that hole and pick up the yards for this first down. And, boy, Georgia's had some good backs over the years, and this young man is living up to that tradition today.
Just underway, and this home crowd is fired up and ready to make a difference today. Makes a quick grab. Breaks loose at the 40. That gain enough for a fresh set of downs. Spotted at the 48.
Boy, it's so easy to get caught up in the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
With the shotgun handoff here. And that's a solid gain before the defense able to bring him down.
I think this defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football, and by doing that, they're opening up running lanes. Good positive yards there by the running back.
Second down play coming up. Back to pass. It's Knight. Quick throw testing the middle. Wide open downfield. Tackle is finally made, but the gain is all the way to the 24.
He's tackled.
Well, it's another completion by this quarterback. Another great gain and a first down, and already over 30 yards through the air. This quarterback is in a zone here to start this game.
Georgia setting up for the 1st and 10 now. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
Getting set. Here's second down. And the quarterback drops back, looking for an open man. Throws it to the right. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. Touchdown, Georgia, as they claim the lead here in this playoff game. This offense comes out, immediately gets points on the board. Welcome to the playoff.
Man, that's coming out on the field with a purpose. Look, it's playoff time. Everything you prepare for is earned here and now. And that opening drive was the fruits of that preparation.
So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. And the single back takes the handoff. He picks up 9, so just short of the first down. 2nd and 1.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
Here's the second down play. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. And it's hauled in. What a catch. Touchdown, Penn State, as they fight back here in this playoff game.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Automatic on the PAT. Momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback. They'll start at the 25. Georgia offense is back out on the field. They reached the end zone the last time out. Trying to do the same thing here. With the catch, it's Wiley. Gets into space at the 50. Breaks clear over the right side. Can they chase him down? Finally stopped at the 4. Great catch and run.
Boy, nice job here by this offense, creating an opportunity for this receiver to excel after the catch. It's early in this game, so this defense better get their arms around this receiver because he could be a monster today.
They'll try to run it in on 1st and goal. Couldn't quite get there. Brought down at the 2.
The offense that time just trying to get the ball out in the perimeter, trying to find some space to be able to get their speed into. Pretty good job by the defense of slowing him down.
2nd down and goal. Keep it on the ground, trying to power in for the touchdown. He's swallowed up at the line. Could not get past that big defensive tackle.
So they're right on the doorstep here. Gets stoned here on 2nd down. Now you've got to come up with a good play call here on 3rd down to avoid the pressure of potentially having to decide a field goal or a touchdown on 4th down.
So a huge play to start the drive and get in scoring position, but now it's 3rd and goal. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. He'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
Well, that's what we call assignment football by the defense. They took away the back inside, and there's a perfect play to be able to stop an athletic quarterback on the option.
Instead of trying to take the lead with a field goal, they'll keep the offense on the field on 4th down. Back to throw. It's Knight. Launching one to the end zone. This will fall incomplete in a turnover on downs.
Chris, the design of this play is perfect. Everything you want to see. The quarterback puts the ball on the money. The ball's right in his arms. All he has to do is catch it for a touchdown, and he drops it on 4th down.
They'll test the right side here. Can't get past the 2, but at least avoid the safety. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. Heading left after the handoff. And brought down at the line with that big defensive tackle.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Nothing going with the running game on those 2 plays. Now it's 3rd down and 10. He decides to keep it here. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Oh, that was going nowhere. The defense had that option scouted out perfectly on 3rd down. What a big-time play. What will they do here now on 4th?
The Nittany Lions will line up to kick it away. And he's on to punt for the first time this afternoon. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. And the Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. Last possession, they were stopped on 4th down, but it didn't cost them anything. And they put together something here. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
Boy, just a great play by the running back here. Just finding his lanes and exploding through the gap when it opened up.
Big guys up front lined up. It's 1st down. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Punt over the middle. It's Wiley. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch. So at the end of one, we are dead even as these teams continue their pursuit of a national championship. Let's take a quick look at the game summary so far. We'll see if the rest of this playoff game can live up to a very competitive opening period. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. And they'll try to pick it up on the ground. A quick juke. And he's tackled, but only after picking up a first down.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
Off the play fake on first down. On the move now. And the senior able to make the stop after a short game.
Hey, if you're not going to account for a quarterback, he's going to be smart enough to take off when the opportunity is there.
Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. To throw, it's Knight. Ball carrier brought down at the 4. Offense in great scoring position here.
That's what I really love about this quarterback. Looks downfield, everybody's covered. Instead of just throwing this ball away, he's got the athletic ability to make this defense pay for it by picking up some good yards.
Here we go, third down, close to the goal line. They can still get a first down without scoring. Try to pick up the third and short through the air. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
I see what the quarterback's trying to do here. He's holding on to that football to the last possible second to give that play a chance. But he held it just a little bit too long. And the defense is able to hit him to force that incompletion.
And the Bulldogs will look to convert here on fourth down. Fourth down, looking to throw for it. Pressure is coming. And he's brought down. A sack will end this drive. Huge play here by the defense.
Now the quarterback's got to get the ball out of his hands. He had a lot of time back there in the pocket, looking over the field, desperately trying to find an open receiver. Nobody's open, but he still has got to take off or try to make a play. Instead, he's sacked, and it's a turnover on downs.
Catch made over the middle. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play.
Well, you can tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that in route no matter what. He hits it for a nice gain.
Receivers are bunched together. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Looking deep downfield to the left. They try a downfield shot. That's a good effort there. But now it's third down.
You know, the game often comes down to a play or two, and the offense just missed a huge opportunity for a big play. They're going to have to make some adjustments there and maybe go back to that play and see if they can come up with a big opportunity.
He's going for a big play downfield. That one falls incomplete. They tried to press it deep, but now it brings up fourth down.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here, third and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes is just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this fourth and short.
Needs a completion here on fourth down. He's got it. Enough for a first down. They've got him, but they convert on fourth down. And the drive keeps going.
This receiver has just that combination of speed and natural ball skill ability to be able to come up with play after play. Already over 50 yards here in this first half.
Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. Looks to the left. Pass caught. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
Second down after that completion. Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. Scrambling around now, looking downfield. Powering through a tackle. They get him down, but a big play moves him at the 45.
Chris, a great ability by this quarterback to get outside of the pocket and place the football right where it needs to be for the first down.
Moving the receiver around pre-snap. And they'll use the ground game here. Only a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9.
Chris, I know it's not a huge gain. You didn't pick up the first down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Grab down the middle. It's a Bunyan. He's brought down, but not before he gets first down yardage.
How about the arm strength from this quarterback? He really didn't have any other option than to put it right in there and give it everything that he had. Great timing and a good job of squeezing that in between the defenders.
They stopped the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play.
One thing we know for sure, I don't know as a play caller, you can make that call without a quarterback who can throw it with a big arm. He put that on a rope.
That completion makes it 2nd and short. They'll try and run it. Here's the running back. Tackle, but first down. Now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here. And the Nittany Lions come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. On first down, they'll keep their running game short.
Well, I would just stick with this RPO. That's a really solid gain, and it's plays like this that eventually make that defense collapse down. Then you can pull it and hit a big play through the air to your receiver.
So here comes 2nd down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. Takes the handoff, and he'll head left. Makes the catch, but the defense breaks in the ball, and it's a short gain. And they convert here on 3rd down in the red zone. This is a 4-point type of play, touchdown or field goal. On 3rd down, it's a handoff. Nittany Lions looking to keep this drive rolling. We'll take a quick pause before the half as we reach the 2-minute timeout. The offense knocking on the door here with a 1st and goal. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Moves out of the pocket. He'll throw it now. Intercepted right near the end zone. What a play.
I love this quarterback's athletic ability and the way he can create and improvise. Unfortunately here, he just didn't locate the defender, and he throws the interception.
So the first play of the drive here coming up. Less than 2 minutes left on the clock. Here comes a handoff. This winds up a safety.
Man, that is a big-time play by this defense, and the only way they can score points without getting a turnover. That should give this team a spark.
So after the safety, it's now a free kick coming up. They'll punt it away from the 20. Breaks free.
Nittany Lions will take over 1st and 10.
The first play of this drive now, they're set up at the 34. They'll run it here. Nowhere to run on that play. They've got him in the backfield. That's a loss of a yard.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
Quickly behind the sticks here after the loss. 2nd down and 11. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Looking to scramble. And he'll heave the ball deep down that right side. And it's hauled in. Catch made way downfield.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. Let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big game.
So this offense is threatening now. Ball inside the 40 after that explosive play. And looking to throw now on first down. Heaves it deep down the middle. Oh, he makes the catch. He'll go down, but he does have first down yardage.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
It's the wide receiver coming in motion now. First and goal, handoff. Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss of the play.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
So the ball moved back to the 12 for second and goal. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Refusing to be brought down. Touchdown, Nittany Lions.
Boy, this guy is so much fun to watch. Here, not even on a designed QB run, able to create, use his legs, threaten the defense with his arm, and eventually off the scramble gets into the end zone. Great play.
So not what the coach was hoping to hear. Took a chance with the timeout to get the replay. We'll see if burning that timeout is costly down the road. Extra point puts him up 9 now. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And the coverage team brings him down at the 26. So not much time left before halftime as they begin this possession here. Can they make something happen? Dropping back. It's Knight. Defense is coming after him. And it's incomplete. Just 3 seconds left on the clock.
Boy, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
Just time enough for one more play in the half. Handing off on the draw play. And they get him down what will be the final play of this first half. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The Bulldogs will kick this away to begin the second half. And the kickoff goes out the back of the end zone, so a touchback. And the Nittany Lions offense retakes the field. The passing game's been on fire. The defense has had no answer for it. Let's see if they found some solutions at halftime. First play of the second half is a handoff. That's a nice wrap-up there by the junior.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Quarterback on the move, trying to make something happen. He'll avoid the big hit with the slide.
Chris, watch him work through his progressions here. Finds the first and the second option aren't there. By the third option, he's got to pull it down and try to pick up some positive yards, of which he did, and then he slides down to avoid the big hit.
Not much on that play, brought down short.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
And he's going to stretch the defense, taking a deep shot here. Touchdown, Penn State. This offense is still clicking.
That's what makes this guy so dangerous as a wide receiver. He can catch the ball underneath, shake and bake and go by you, or use his speed to get around you and make a big play like this for a touchdown.
And now they'll set up for the point after. Point after makes the lead 16. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. Oh, he's got a crease here. Look out. And he finally steps out, but not before an excellent return to set up the offense. And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun.
Chris, I'll be really honest with you. I don't know why they continue to try to run the football. I'm all about balance. I'm all about trying to make sure defense has to defend the run and the throw. But at this point in the game, they haven't been able to run the ball. They're going to have to go through the air if they're going to come back and take the lead in this game at some point.
Looking downfield, it's Knight. Lets it fly to the wideout. Catch is made down the middle. And the gain just good enough for a first down.
Really good route here by the receiver, but I love the quarterback's ability to look off that safety and make that throw. And that's part of the quarterback's job here when you play in Athens for this Georgia offense. They've had some great quarterbacks over the years. Guys like Matthew Stafford and Aaron Murray, and more recently Jake Fromm, and of course Stetson Bennett, who won back-to-back national championships. And what they're seeing today from this quarterback, they got to be very proud of.
Georgia getting set with a 1st and 10 now. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Caught near the goal line. He makes it to the end zone. Touchdown, Dogs.
Chris, the quarterback looks up, sees a wide-open target. Sometimes those throws are harder than the ones where they're tightly covered. But he makes a nice throw, and it's an easy touchdown for this offense.
And it's caught in the end zone for a 2-point conversion to cut into this lead.
Oh, how about this call? They completely spread the defense out with this empty set. 5 wide, not even the option to hand the ball off, and they still get it done. Great timing by the quarterback and his receiver.
The kickoff a little too hot to handle, goes through the end zone for a touchback. And the Penn State offense is back out on the field. They punched it in the last possession. Can they do it again, or will this defense make some adjustments to get a stop? Breaking free at the 35. Tackle made at the 41. That's a nice gain, getting closer to midfield.
Man, nothing is more aggravating for a defensive coordinator than this right here. You've got him. You got a chance to make a play on him, take him out of his rhythm, but instead,
Swarmed by the pass rush. A sack.
well, if you're going to be able to play in the SEC and be a dominant team, you have to have defensive linemen like this right here. And we've seen that from Georgia over the years. They've been incredibly blessed to have defensive linemen that can hold up against the run, also have the ability to do this right here, which is pressure the quarterback and come up with those sacks.
They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Caught over the middle. It's a Bunyan. And we're able to get him down.
Another big play by this offense, and it continues to be the pass game between the offensive line, the receivers running good routes, and this quarterback making really accurate throws. They are dynamic and a tough offense to stop.
So the ball placed right at the 50. Offense looking to pick up the first down here on 3rd and short. They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. He moved the ball to the 48 and earned a fresh set of downs.
Well, they continue to play good football up front. A nice run, nice conversion here, and most importantly, working with that lead, keep working that clock. You're trying to advance to that next round of the postseason.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. He escapes the pocket. And it's incomplete on the throwaway. Didn't find anybody open. Brings up a second down now.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure, and just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
Incompletion makes it second down. Looking right, this one caught. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion.
Hey, they get some positive yards here, but just from sitting up here looking down, Chris, you kind of have a sense that they wanted a little bit more on that play.
Can they keep this drive going, trying to convert on third down now? Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Grab down the middle. It's Ogbonnia. The defense has got it. He finds some space. They get him down, but the recovery and the return could be a game-changing moment.
This offense just blew an opportunity. Have a nice lead here in the second half with the football. The last thing you want to do is turn it over, and they put the ball on the ground and now give your opponent a chance to get right back in this game.
Talk about quickness. That play is absolutely blown up in no time.
Chris, I don't know if that's a misassignment by the offensive lineman or just really good instincts there by the defender, but that play is blown up right at the snap.
Looking for the wideout. He's got it in the open. Ball carrier tackled at the 2, a solid gain on that completion.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
On the ground, trying to muscle it across the line. No gain there. Ball will be spotted at the 2 again.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
Nothing on that play makes it second down and goal from the 2. That's a design quarterback keeper. Motors all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Bulldogs.
Chris, that's what I love about this quarterback. It's a great touchdown, but he shows you his versatility. We know he can throw it, but here he shows you his speed and how he can make the defense pay for that as well.
Looking to throw. It's Knight. Lets it go quickly. And he grabs it in the end zone. The conversion will tie up this football game. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Here comes a first down pass attempt. The pass rush closing in. On the run, he'll let it go. And it's incomplete that time. Just out of reach of the receiver.
Chris, we're all guilty of this. We all look at the big plays, the quarterbacks, the offense, how many points, how many yards. Sometimes we overlook the most important aspect of the game, the offensive line. You've got to do a good job consistently protecting the quarterback, and it all comes down to the offensive line. And here, they hurry the quarterback, and they blow up the play.
Fires it to the wideout. Caught over the middle. It's Knox. He stopped out at the 42. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield. This has been a tremendous fight through 3 quarters. In this playoff game, deadlocked heading to the final period. Let's check out the game summary so far. Headed to the final quarter of this playoff game, who's going to step up and make a difference here in this pursuit of a national championship? Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Oh, he fought hard there, broke a tackle, but brought down short of the sticks.
Well, this guy's got some wiggle, and you can see there he's got some power. He's able to break through one arm tackle, but the secondary comes up to finish him off.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. He fires downfield, and it's incomplete as he just overthrew his receiver that time.
Great patience here by the quarterback on this angle route. I think the linebackers had great depth. It looked like an easy completion. Unfortunately, the running back just drops the football and misses out on a big game.
What will the call be on 3rd and long now from the 44? Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Fires it to the wideout. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a 4th down.
Boy, Chris, what a hit there on that 3rd down play by the defensive back. If he doesn't make that play, that's probably a 1st down, and they move the sticks. Instead, we've now got 4th down.
So tie game, 4th quarter. They're going to go for it on this 4th down. And he drops back in the gun. And here comes a deep shot. Can't connect downfield, incomplete, and a turnover on downs.
Well, the ball's close to midfield, and this offense is trying to get things going here in the second half. I understand the aggressive mindset, but this one could cost them.
Oh, and he misfires just beyond the receiver's grasp. Incomplete. 2nd down coming up. To throw, it's Knight. Oh, and it's intercepted. Terrible mistake late in the game. Breaks into the open. At the 20. Touchdown, Nittany Lions. 6 points for the defense in this playoff game. What a moment.
What a play here by the defense. We kept thinking this defense might have to come up with a stop to give the ball back to their own offense to see if they can maybe take the lead, but instead they take matters into their own hands and come up with a turnover and a touchdown.
PAT is up and good. They lead by a touchdown here in the 4th quarter. You got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He's going to return it from near the goal line. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. It'll be interesting to see if this quarterback can bounce back to do a pick 6 in the last possession. Looking to throw it on 1st down. Gets the ball as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
And that's just a great job by this defense of affecting the rhythm of this offense. These guys are in go mode here in the 4th quarter, trying to come back to win this game, and the defense is meeting the challenge so far.
And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on 1st down. Caught quickly. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. Critical 3rd down play for this offense right here. Dropping back, we're going to throw for the 1st down. Lets it fly to the wideout. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. Tackle made, but a strong arm throw by the senior quarterback.
Good job by this offensive line, and a great throw by the quarterback to get that 1st down there on 3rd down. It's exactly what they needed to do. This is too big of a game. They've come too far. They're in the playoff.
Man, looking for a big play here. The deep shot falls incomplete, but wait, there is a flag on the play, so we'll check that out. So the holding call on the offense will back them up 10, and they'll try it again. So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their 1st of the half.
Timeout, Georgia.
offense hurting itself with the penalty. First down and 20. To the air, it's Knight. Short connection to the tight end here. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
A completion makes it second down. Off play action, he's looking to throw. Looking for the wideout. He's got a man down the middle. He's brought down, but not before getting into enemy territory at the +47.
Well, we saw a lot of this in the first half. They go right back to him again, and we can see the second half, that same trend continuing. If I'm the defensive coordinator, I'm rolling my coverage. Get a corner up in his face and put a safety back behind him. Some kind of double coverage to slow this guy down.
Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
Things just appeared to be a bit out of sync from the get-go on that one. Give credit to the front seven of that defense for staying in the proper lanes and getting to the ball carrier, not let him dance around and make something out of nothing.
A really productive drive, but the loss there now makes it 2nd and 12. Second down, looking to throw it. On the move now. And left with no option, just has to throw it away.
Man, I like this play. Not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
Scanning the field, it's Knight. The pass rush gets home.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
Down one possession in the fourth quarter, and the offense is going to try to convert here on 4th down. Looking to throw here. Deep shot toward the end zone. The ball's incomplete. A turnover on downs.
Chris, they had exactly what they wanted. I can't believe this would have been a touchdown, but he drops the ball on 4th down.
And the Penn State offense comes back on the field. Last time they gambled and lost. Went for it in 4th down in their territory and got stopped.
Chris, at least there's some positive yards there from this run game. It hasn't been pretty today. It's really, to me, kept them out of finding any kind of offensive rhythm. Now, they have the lead, but it's despite this offense not necessarily having their best day.
Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Play fake, looking to throw. Grab near the sticks. It's Sabunya. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Chris, that's another nice pickup through the air. I thought they might be really just out to run the football here with the lead. But instead, they're electing to throw the football. Different routes, quarterbacks in rhythm. Really, it's almost an extension of their passing game.
Important 2nd down play coming up. We've reached the 2-minute timeout. The defense desperate to get the football back, trailing here late. Playoff dreams coming down to the final 2 minutes here. Offense looking to keep the football and secure the win. Pounding away with the run game. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Smart play to keep it on the ground to try to keep that clock moving. But there's still a lot of work here on third down for this offense with the lead. Face it, you got one of the best quarterbacks in the country. Put the ball in his hands, let him work his magic.
Playoff game on the line here. Can the offense play keep away and secure the victory? It's third down. Quarterback in the shotgun. Gets made on the out route.
Now, I've really enjoyed watching this guy play all year, and it's been great to see him in person today, making good decisions, accurate throws, and keeping this offense moving.
Playoff dreams coming down to the final 2 minutes here. Offense looking to keep the football and secure the win. It's a shotgun run call.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
And the offense will just take a knee. In the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team continues to win football games, but you and I have been around this team all year long. So impressed with the emotions and how they're able to contain themselves, stay focused on the task at hand. They did that again today. They advance. Cannot wait to watch and see what they can do next week.
And that's going to wrap it up. The loser starts the offseason. The winner moves on. And so do we. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. And this has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.